Morning, morning. What's good, everybody? Yep, I know this wasn't scheduled. Come on in this thing, bro. See if we can't get a few folks in this thing. I know it's early in the morning. Got a few things I want to rap with y'all about. Great interview, man. Great interview last night. Y'all let me know who in the chat, man. Let me know who in the chat. I won't be long. I just got some things I want to rap about real quick. And y'all know how I do, man. When I'm gonna talk about something, I'm gonna talk to you. I don't like doing all them damn comments either. So what's good, man? Who in this thing? Let's see. What's up, brother? What's happening? What's happening, man? We had a good live stream last night, man. We had a good live last night, and man, had a great time interviewing CJ and Dan Williams, working on those interviews right now. I'm not sure if I'll drop any of it today because I know we're supposed to drop that Tony Gray tomorrow. So I'm gonna get with Austin, make sure all that hit the airwaves like he said it would. And I don't want it to interfere with that. But man, great interviews, man. I mean, really good stuff, man. Appreciate Marcus for coming out. And we would have been doing them this morning, but in actuality, we wound up doing it last night. So we had to rush and set up and test out some different things, man. And it worked out. It worked out, man. It was dope, man. It was a dope time. Man, Dan's so damn funny, bro. Like that dude is funny as hell, man. Hey, what's happening, brother? What's happening? Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Urban marketing. You know what I'm saying? I'm in this thing. Um, is this man, we went by a spot last night and it was actually dope, man. Good people, man. Showed us a time, man. A lot of brown, beautiful black excellence on display. We had a good time afterwards, man. It was dope. So I appreciate my sister for giving us the giving us the play, the play and just kind of off the. Anytime you come out here to Vegas, man, the strip they gonna tax you out on the strip, man. But we wanted to hang with the locals, man. So we had a good time. But nevertheless, I know I put the interview recap, but I didn't want to talk to y'all about the interview. That ain't why I came and went live. I actually it's kind of a bait and switch, so y'all gonna have to forgive me a little bit. But what I wanted to really talk about was some one of the things we were talking about on the live stream last night. We were talking about these Jackson State trainers going to Colorado, um, and I got a lot of comments that's getting on my nerves in under the video. So instead of trying to go back and forth with people about the about what transpired, first thing let me put this out there because if you're gonna when people comment on your stuff, it's almost like they're laying it at your front door that it's your responsibility to address things in a manner in which they want you to address them. And I don't rock like that because for one, y'all know me. I got a reputation, and my reputation is I don't really speak on nothing that I don't know nothing about, and I don't speak on anything that I ain't seen. Like for one, let me get this out in the open. I don't even know what they're talking about. I actually commented on the comment. I didn't see a video. I didn't see what they were talking about. So maybe their emotions about what they saw is a little different than what my emotions are because, for one, I don't run to things that trigger me. Okay. And I think people need to understand that, when you have a platform now I'm gonna preface it by saying it this way. Everybody has a YouTube channel that they could take their YouTube channel and convert it into a platform. You could literally create your own platform. You could do whatever you know, heaven you would like to do with your own thing, right? Um, but again, when you deal with people who don't deal with things with emotions, because you kind of one of the things that knowing certain things it helps you with regulating emotions because a lot of times emotions come from when you don't know things. Now I'm gonna say it like this right here, you know, and I'm not addressing anyone in particular. It just was a lot of chatter about the same thing, and it's almost as if we did 2 hours of a show last night, and it's like the other 2 hours didn't matter. just a moment because you ain't see me and Zoe cussing and fussing and popping off the hinges. People act like we okay with certain things. You know what I'm saying? I can not be okay with a lot of stuff, and I can still keep my cool and be. But people want to compare the stuff that you know what I mean that you might pop off the hinges about. Well, you was popping off the hinges about this. Why you ain't mad about that? Well, first and foremost, uh, who the fuck are you to tell me what I should and shouldn't be triggered about? You don't know what I know. You don't know who I know. You don't know how I know it. And I'm not I'm annoyed by it, man, because I don't want to get to blocking folk, but I will. And again, I'm gonna say it like this, and I'm gonna put it on. This is on the record, man. If Coach Prime wanted to take any one of those student athletes that he recruited to Jackson State to Colorado, he would have took them already. I don't think y'all understand that. I don't think y'all really understand the power that the man had in that program. So there is no fear of the yard not being guarded under Coach TC Taylor, man. There is no fear of that. The reality of the matter is that who he wanted, he already took. So I'm not worried about nobody in that building that don't want to be in at Jackson State leaving because of them being poached. I know of players that they reached out to that was actually recruited by this staff that did not play for Coach Prime that said thank you, but no thank you. I'm gonna say it again. I know for a fact I can name the players off top, and I can also name the coaches that actually reached out to those players. I'm saying there are players that signed in this signing class that did not play for Jackson State last year that was reached out by the staff that went to Colorado. And they said, thank you, no, thank you. So I'm going to say it again like I addressed it last night. The thing that us as a fan base, and I love Jackson State, but we have a very annoying fan base at times. And I can speak on that because I'm part of it. And one of the things that annoys me about us sometimes is that we yap when we don't really understand what's going on. We be loud and wrong sometimes. And just because you mad about it and loud about it, don't make you right about it. So I'm just saying, like, again, if you feel like you want to go and blast a student for doing whatever they wanted to do on during their spring break, because you don't understand the dynamics of the relationships that they have from what was inside that building. Yeah, me and Zoe might be in the know, but we don't know everything. We weren't in the building like that. There's levels to it. And that's what I was trying to explain to y'all last night. There's levels to this thing, man. But y'all want to sit up here and act like because you on the outside looking in and you see a video that just because you formulate this false reality in your head that you know the intricate details of whatever. I'm gonna tell you like this right here. If it's a player that can be coerced by a trainer going out there, then they need to leave anyway. I'm telling you right now, it don't take Prime don't need no trainers to be no molds for no players to come to no Colorado. Because all that man had to really do is reach out to that player. The portal opens up. Y'all do know that the portal gonna open up again. We're gonna get past the spring. And I'm gonna tell y'all like this right here. It might be some players on the roster right now that you see that you don't know that's gonna hit the portal as soon as it opens up after the spring game. We're gonna be talking about it. That's the way that's the nature of college football right now. You understand what I'm saying? I'm telling you straight up, they don't need no third parties, man. They'll go straight to the student athlete. And I'm telling you that I know of them going directly to student athletes of the players that they might want. Because people think, oh man, oh my goodness, let's we guarding the yard, but at the same time, part of guarding the yard, man, is also guarding your mental, man. A part of guarding the yard is also protecting your sanity and not losing your cool every time something happens that you can't control, you can't change, and you don't know all the details about. So again, you do what you want to do with it. And this is I'm waving the right flag on all of that stuff, man. We made it. What we say on March 8th. We was like, look, we gonna leave. We ain't even gonna talk about that in that manner no more. We not gonna respond about nothing. We gonna leave it alone. And we gonna see how long it's gonna take him to mention us in a negative light, and then we'll come back and we'll deal with that at that time come. Because them folks ain't got no power like that. I don't even know what people are talking about. So I'm just all I'm really saying is I'm like it kind of bothered me a little bit. You know what I mean? That people still going on and on and on and on. And I'm talking about folks that rock with you and they talking like we just so okay with it. And it's like, what part of that on the live stream did you hear us say we was okay with any of that stuff that y'all was talking about? Because please tell me, because I was right there when I said what I said. I said you can't stop it and you can't control it. So furthermore, why you gonna worry about it? That don't mean I don't like it. I mean, that don't mean that I like it. That don't mean that I'm okay with it. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. Listen, I don't even know who the trainers are. I don't know the trainers. I'm gonna be real with y'all. I don't know their names. I don't know who they are. You would have to literally send me like a profile of who they are. I don't have relationships with them. I don't know. Maybe that's my fault. Maybe I should know, or maybe I shouldn't. Or maybe if you feel like there's something that needs to be done to another level, stop. This is what we do. We sit back and we want one person to do everything. How about you do it? So this is my beacon call. This is my calling to all those that's out of YouTube land that's so frustrated about what they see. I really, 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 really wish y'all would start a platform and go be everything that y'all want us out here in this space on the front line to do. Go do it. And we're gonna support you. But I would tell you like this right here: when you get that big old knot on the front of your head that look like you got a unicorn growing out your face, you'll get tired of banging your head on the wall and getting nowhere. You ain't gonna get nowhere with it. I can promise you that. And people don't understand that sometimes when it comes to the program, you got to take the temperament and the mindset of the coach. How about we get behind the coach? And we don't know everything we don't know everything. You don't know if it was addressed. You don't know if it was a conversation regarding it. You don't know what was said behind nothing. You don't know if some changes gonna be made. All we do is see one thing and just react. And then if people don't react the way you react, then somehow something's wrong in the world. You know what that's called? It's called self-centered. That means the world revolves around you. And I'm wrong if I don't do it the way you think I should do it. And I could say, man, who the hell are you? And then you'll get offended if I say that. But yet you want to sit and just flood my comment section, yapping third party indirectly. And I'm just saying, like I'm not that person, and I'm trying to be nice, and I don't want to get nasty. So I'm trying to be nice over here, and I ain't trying to block everybody. It is what it is. It's freedom of speech, and I understand we get emotional about it. But again, for the record, me personally, I'm trying my best not to be triggered by none of it. It is what it is, and I don't think people really understand the dynamics of the coach that we and the power that the previous coach that we had has. I'm just trying to tell y'all, man. I said it a long time ago, and y'all can vouch for me. I'm just trying to tell y'all, man. Like y'all act like y'all ain't never went to college before. All right. Marcus right here with me, y'all. Let me tell y'all what just happened. And this is really why I want to say that. Marcus, Marcus, they can hear you, bro. Come over here so they can. I want them to hear you when I ask you the question. Cause Mark, we finna go get something to eat in just a minute because we got the game to go to. When we was setting up for the interview last night, CJ was sitting down talking on the phone on FaceTime, was he not?
Correct.
Who was he on FaceTime with?
Cam Stillman credit.
This man was on FaceTime with Cameron Silvercrest. And I said, Cam, what's up, baby? What's going? How that Boulder Light treat you? Cam said, cold. And we laughed and we chopped it up. CJ Holmes is playing professional football for the Orlando Guardians, and he's in Vegas, got a game today. He's on FaceTime with Cameron Silvercrest. who's in Colorado, and this is what I'm trying to explain to y'all. You think these cats, man, these cats are friends. Y'all remember when Kevin Coleman came to Jackson? Everybody like, Kevin Coleman's in Jackson. Is he coming back? No, they're friends. Oh my goodness. We gotta stop doing this, people. We showing our age, man. We old, we out of touch. We act like these young folk ain't got relationships. And we act like if you was in college and you was a trainer under Coach Prime and Coach Prime left and you had the opportunity to go. I'm saying, I'm speaking from a student standpoint. I'm just telling you like that right there. They don't look at that the way we look at it. They're not looking at it like that. And that's not an excuse. That's reality. They are not. I'm talking about everybody friends with everybody. Everybody follow everybody. And it's like I can tell you right now, and I won't put a name out there, but a particular young lady that I work with was we've worked with that's been on the platform was doing some things for some players here and that's on the roster now. And some of the former players like, hey man, like just having some conversation. They were like, no, y'all left, and it was fun. It was jokes about it. It wasn't this serious, uh, uh, you know. And I love you, bro, but I saw a comment that just had that. I was like, I can't let this ride, man. I can't let this ride. Um, the game, I don't know. I gotta look. I gotta look. Yeah, I think the game is on TV today. Game on TV today. Usually the XFL games are on TV. So I tell y'all what. I'll put it in the comment section of this video. I'll find out exactly where it's gonna be. Look that up for me, bro. Tell me if it is on. Yeah. So yeah, man. I just wanted to say that, man. People. Somebody said, man. I think my brother, he know, and he can hit me up. You can inbox me, dog. I ain't gonna say no names, but bro said it's too many people that's comfortable with treason right now, and I was like, treason? Wow, wow, that's where we going with this because you didn't see me say what y'all want me to say. Y'all want me to get on this internet, and y'all what y'all don't understand is this. Y'all do realize that them young trainers they are in school, right? You do realize that they got parents, right? And this is what y'all don't consider. For those that don't like my response or me and Zoe's reaction to what we heard about, not what we seen, because I ain't see it. What we heard about. Their parents might be a supporter of this platform. Just might be. Okay, there you go. Somebody said the Boom '08 said it's on FX and ESPN Plus. Uh, hey, GSU, everything, man. I appreciate you for the support, bro. But what y'all don't understand is that those young folk got parents, man, and their parents may be JSU alums, and they may be supporters of this platform. And what you think they gonna say if I get on there and blast a child like that? I got kids, man. I got daughters. I'm not gonna blast no kids because they intrigued by the shiny things, man, and they want to go see on their spring break. I'm for real, man. That's the stuff we don't think about because we old in our life and we past our prime. No pun intended, right? And we in our 40s and 50s, and no disrespect to anybody. I don't know nobody's age. I'm just talking. But because we go our days and our lives look a certain way. We're not in college with no responsibility and not working. You know what I'm saying? Where we get some free time. Many of us don't really get free time like talk about it. You understand what I'm talking about? That's what I'm saying, bro. Y'all want me to go in there, you know what I'm saying? Flip the desk over, man. You can't be like that. Not when it comes to no kids, man. Because man, listen. I got 18-year-old daughter, man. That I'm still trying to get to. I'm trying to get this young lady to make good decisions, man. You know how many times I scratch a hole in my head trying to figure out why she do what she done did, and I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have done it that way, but I ain't her. So again, like what we say, we can not be okay with it and still extend grace and let the people in the building dictate how they want to move in that light and in that space. Because again, it's only been a few months that he left. People forget, yeah, people like we 2, 3 years past it. We're in month three. following his exit. But what's the date? The 18th?
Mhm.
December the 18th? Where was Coach Prime at? In Colorado, right?
Yeah, celebration mode.
No. Celebration Bowl, December 17th.
What's the day of celebration?
Oh, there you go. That's all I'm trying to tell y'all. 3 months ago. Just 3 months ago. 3 months ago. 3 months ago. You get what I'm talking about?
Man.
So you want to compare 3 months to 2 years. That man was in Jackson for 2 calendar years. And you got these young folk that was around in this situation. I don't know what their life looked like for the past 2 years under the previous regime. I don't know. There's a transition period. And people ain't allowing folks to get certain. Sometimes you need to go. I'm finna go there now, dog. I'm finna go there now. I'm finna go there.
Yeah.
Y'all ever had a relationship that you know didn't mean you no good? What you say? Man, I gotta just go see it one more time. Let me get it out of my system. Sometimes get it out your system ain't refraining and putting everything on block and closing your eyes trying to pretend like it don't exist. Sometimes you need to go one more time. Sometimes you need to go see. Sometimes you gotta go. You be like, man, I knew I shouldn't have went over there, but you know what? That be your closure. You don't know what these folks dealing with. You don't know what their mentality is. You don't know what was said. You don't know what was going on. I'm gonna tell y'all like this right here. I got jumped up and down and left side. I got beat up so bad for making a comment talking about them young ladies. I didn't make it. I wasn't talking about them, but when I commented about the young ladies that actually did leave, that actually do work in Boulder now, I gave my perspective on that, and I got hit on one side and went down the other side, and they had every right to respond that way. So I said, you know what? Before I just, you know, give my perspective. When we talking about adults and we talking about grown folk that know better, you get what I'm talking about? That understand business, that could make decisions that couldn't that could affect certain individuals. You have a different temperament when it comes to those individuals. But when you talking about kids, man, I'm just saying. So at the end of the day, all I'm saying is this: everything don't require some. And and somebody may say, well, you didn't even have to address this. I'm only this is all I'm saying. I'm only setting the tone for this platform. I want to get back focused on what the mission and the work that we set out to do, and that's what I'm gonna do. And this is my final thing. I'm just telling you like this right here. If you put a comment under any video talking about that stuff, man, I'm just gonna delete the comment. And if you keep commenting about it, I'm gonna delete you. It's just that simple. I don't want to. And that's not me trying to. You take that how the hell you want to take it. I'm explaining to you where I stand on this. I did not see the video. I don't know exactly the intricate details of what happened, how it happened, and I don't have to. I'm not even finna go do no research just so I can come back and tell you, so I can give you the response you're looking for. I ain't doing it. You do it. Go to your social media, go to your Facebook, go to your IG, go to wherever you want to go and express yourself. But do me a favor. Please leave me alone about it. What else I want to talk about? I got about what? Let me see. I got about 5 more minutes. I'll get out your way. I'll get out your hair. I'm in good spirits, man. We had a great time last night, man. Uh, man, I am having a fantastic time in Vegas, man. We're gonna go to this game. I got so much content right now, man. I'm trying to figure out how to. I see how Austin be feeling now. I got, man. We got some good stuff, man. Those interviews were amazing, man. Those interviews were amazing. CJ was outstanding. Dan was outstanding. He was so funny, man. And his story is it's unbelievable how many teams he's really had a chance to be in their facilities and work out for and be on the practice squad and he got a grind, man. And he's got a grind out story, man. And I think they're gonna do well today. The support was there. Appreciate Marcus for going downstairs. He had the Jackson State stuff on, and we had Jackson State stuff on. People see that. Man, we went to like I said, I have a friend out here that's local that live out in this area uh that told us a spot we can go to. Numbers, you know what I'm saying? Number of black folk, man. It was just a good vibe, man. It was very similar. I can't even think of a spot. But we met the owners. We had this hey at Jack State. Hey y'all, let me tell y'all something, man. Hey, Jack State worldwide, baby. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we everywhere, man. We global, man. And when we show up, man, people looking, they like, oh, Jack State, man, Jack State. Like, yeah, we walking through the casino and the hotel, man. My man said, Jack State, man, I'm from Greenwood. I said, gee, Wood? Hey, he said, where y'all from? We from Jackson, baby. We everywhere, y'all. So man, wear them J's, wear that Jack State merch with pride, man. No matter where you go, they identify with. I'm talking about, man. We was cooling, man. Had a good time, man, and it's gonna be even greater because we got the game today. So we got to go pick up our media credentials, man. I see. I already know. She was G Wood. He like man from Greenwood, man. So um, one of the owners of the spot was shout out to him. I think it's Urban. What is it? Urban Jackson.
Yes.
Urban Jackson. Yeah, y'all go. They got have a platform, man. That is he showed it to us, but we connected through IG. So if y'all go to IG and pull up Urban. Is it Go Urban or is it Urban, bro?
Urban.
Pull that up for me, bro. I'm gonna plug them and got some subscribers to the platform last night. You know, I need to get some business cards, man, with a QR code or something, man. Take people straight to the channel so they can subscribe immediately. So that's one of the things I plan on doing at the blue and white finale. You know, I have something so people can go straight to it. If they're not subscribed to the channel, man, we're gonna definitely try to get them subs up.
Go Urban Jackson.
Go Urban Jackson. Shout out to Big Bro, man. He two really cool owners, man, brothers. They had a really nice establishment, man. It was very upscale, man. Y'all know, you know, our type of music, man. Had the hip hop, they had the old school hip hop, new school. They had a little bit of everything in that thing, man. So we had a good time. It was they showed us a good time, showed us a lot of love, man. Just from Jackson State, man. And we global, man. We worldwide. So anywhere we go, man, we stand out. We stick out, man. And it was fun, man. And then we was like, you know what? We gotta go home. We got to not go home, but it got to get some rest, man. So we back up again, and I'm actually glad that we did the interviews last night because boy, I don't know about the 8 a.m. like we said initially, but I'm actually about to do the interview. I'm actually supposed to do an interview with Ahmad Miller for Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club. Y'all be sure to go to the platform, go to the YouTube page, and subscribe to Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club right now if you haven't already. Um, but as we say, appreciate y'all for remembering. Oh man, absolutely, man. And this is the other thing about that. I want to make sure I'm clear on this. Everything isn't necessarily just a bad thing. Sometimes you got to call the family together and say, all right, let's stop this bull junk, man. Let's get it together. Not so I ain't denigrating nobody. I ain't coming down on nobody. I'm just saying, like, let's put that to rest and allow the knowns and you know what I'm saying. Like, there's some questions that can be asked about whatever it is that we tend to have an issue with, and there might be some answers that'll be given. You know what I'm saying? And as of right now, I don't have those answers because furthermore, I don't even know what y'all talking about. I just responded to a comment and said, "Oh, okay, if this happened, I'm giving you my interpretation initially of what I think in relation to that." And one of the things you will learn when you're in this space, where you have relationship with these student athletes and students and coaches and staffers, right? What you learn is that our community is a little different. It's a family oriented environment. We can't sit up here and talk about how HBCUs are one big family, but then when the family element kick in, we act like we don't understand that. Yes, we are a big family. We are. We're a big family, man. And one of the things that happens is that just because that's why it was so emotional because people saw some of their family exit the door, and it puts young folks in a very uncompromising situation. Believe it or not, y'all, I actually lost a job for that in management for that very reason. I was in management and I lost the job for that. The reason I lost the job was it said you put an employee in an income is it uncompromising, incompromising? I can't think this morning exactly how you said it, but an uncompromising situation. That is grounds for termination when you're in a leadership role. So think about that. Sometimes things happen and these young folk don't really know which way to go. You didn't know which way to go when you was 20, 21, 22. You did a lot of stupid stuff. And if the internet was around when you was doing what you was doing, you know daggone well that your mama and dad and grandma, sister, cousin, and all the elders that was ahead of you would have been questioning you, shaking their head, talking about, so why'd you do that? You shouldn't have done that. But you have to allow these folks to live their life and have their story to tell because they might have a different perspective of it. They might come back and say, man, XYZ. You know what I mean? And then again, let me say it like this: they might be looking for an opportunity for them if they in training. Let's say they taking up some type of I don't know however you want to look at it. It's just so many ways you can take it, but everything doesn't require this 0 to 100. Lose your bro. How y'all sleep at night if you mad about everything? I don't. I can't be around nobody that mad about every damn thing, man. I like to laugh. Those folks that know me, man. Them folks know, man. Y'all know, man. I'm a goofball, man. I like to laugh, bro. If you got bad energy, you can't be around me. Get away from me, please, immediately. I got enough stuff I got to deal with, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying, man. I'm just trying to get perspective, man. I love us, man. I love us as a people, man. But we sometimes we and again, I'm like I said, I ain't trying to make light of nothing. I don't know enough to make. I don't. Let me say it this way. This might make you feel better. I don't know enough about what y'all talking about in relation to that to even have a mad perspective on it because I didn't see it. Usually, when you see me emotional about something, it's because I saw it. That's called being triggered. So if I don't want to be triggered, I'm not running to my pain. Y'all, we got folks that be going to these other platforms and then being pissed off because the person that they went to go watch gave them what they always give you. So if a page is built on hating Jackson State and hating people that represent Jackson State, and you run your behind over there thinking they're gonna give you some love, but they do what they are made to do, they do what their platform is built on, and you frustrated. The issue is not the person that hating on JSU. The issue is you actually, because it's something about you that you can't you can't say no to that type of content. What's those say all the time? Some people just love mess, man. They do. Hey, I'll be here. I'll be here till tomorrow. I'll be here till tomorrow, brother. Let's connect, man. Let's connect. Go to IG, man. Ken Clark underscore 1400. Ken Clark underscore 1400. Shoot me an email. Shoot me an inbox, my man. Better yet, I tell you what. Here's another way you can contact me. You can contact me right now through this. You can shoot me an email. KC1400 Media Group at Gmail. The only thing we finna hit some. I'm gonna knock out this interview with Ahmad Miller, the younger brother of Aubrey Miller that signed with us, running back. I'm gonna knock this interview out with him, and then we're gonna get some brunch, move around a little bit, and then the game is 7 p.m. Pacific. 7 p.m. Pacific. So I know it'll be a little late for some of y'all that's on the East Coast, but yeah, I don't know where we gonna be, how we gonna be, but we gotta go snatch up them credentials. But yeah, yeah, shoot me an email, brother or sister, whomever's behind that urban was it urban marketing Las Vegas? Yeah, shoot me an email and let's connect. Let's connect. We might be able to do some more some business. What we do, KC 1400 Media, like I said, we cover Jackson State, not tied to the university. We're not officially tied to the university. Our podcast, Tiger Talk with the 1400 Club, is officially tied to the university. But KC 1400 Media is a separate entity. That we just specialize in covering Jackson State. So what my mission is for this platform is to utilize this platform to close the gaps on anything that we can or we feel that we can do for the university. Yet at the same time being able to tell and chronicle the stories of our student athletes, whether they are currently at the university or they're transitioning from the university on into their professional endeavors and careers. And we're gonna even take that a step further. We may even delve into some non-sports and non-athletic professions. If we got student athletes or students that are doing big things, and we just so happen to be able to go tell that story, because one of the things I did say last night to Dan and CJ is that what we're doing now, we were not doing, especially when Dan was playing. We didn't even have Tiger Talk when he was playing. Dan left, what, 2016, 2017, I think? When did Dan leave? It was 17 because CJ came in 17. So Tiger Talk, we didn't start Tiger Talk until Corey didn't start Tiger Talk until 2019. So um, now we're giving them an opportunity to say what they want to say to Jackson and to Tiger Nation. And I love it, man. I love the experience of it. I love to be a part of it. Everyone should be courteous about the vision. Uh, say peace of my mind. Weird behavior. I don't know. I'm looking at the comments now before I get out of here. Everyone should be courteous about. Oh no, man, ain't no. Yeah, we ain't got to. 2, 3, 4. You ain't got to address that. You ain't got to address that. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You ain't got to. Yeah, you can just leave that there. We ain't doing nothing but having a conversation. Yeah, if you want the email, yeah, shoot me an email, and we have a chat. Where we discuss NIL and collectives and all that type stuff. That's all we really do over there in that chat. So if anybody's interested from a true blue standpoint on actually being a part of the conversation, then definitely, let me know and we'll go from there. No, we not doing that, Franklin. We got others that have already said that they're gonna do that. We're doing a Jackson State collective. We're not even this ain't even so much as we don't even center ourselves around covering all HBCUs. We focus on Jackson State. We got so many stories to be told and so many student athletes out there that we love to connect with that got a lot going on that we love to try to sit down with and talk to. We love it. You know what I mean? So that's what we focus on. I'm pretty clear on what our mission is with this particular platform and business. So but if you feel free, if you love to be a donor, or if you like to contribute in some way, shape, form, or fashion with a monetary donation, you can look at the ticker at the bottom of the screen. We got Cash App, we got PayPal, we got Zelle, whatever suits your fancy, or you can donate through the super chat. We appreciate that. But that's all I had on that other stuff, man. I ain't gonna address that no more. And we'll leave it at that. Comments will be open. Just all I would say is govern yourselves accordingly, because that block button is strong. I got my Matumbo finger wagging right now, and I'm. This the beauty of it. You get to control your own. I get to control what I deal with, and that I ain't dealing with no more. Like I said, and if you can't process what I said this morning in a manner in which I said it, then I don't know what to tell you. Let's see. I was a big fan of Dan. Oh yeah, man. He was. Shout out to East St. Louis High. He touched on that, man. And 89 block. That's what he said. Hey, shout out to Lamontanez Ivy. I know he paid from East St. Louis as well. And yeah, man, we always have had some. That's a star-studded area right there, man. He talked about the where he come from. Oh yeah, Di love JSU. All right, this is good looking, good looking, good looking. Yes, sir. But that's it, man. That's all I had, man. I ain't gonna stay in you. I ain't gonna be in front of you too long. Got to get busy, man, because I got to get some chow, man. And we gotta go get them credentials and make sure we got what we got. Yeah, I saw that. Don Staley, she did say respect for Norfolk State. Norfolk State, she said they're not a 16 seed. Even though the score may not be indicative of exactly what that team represented and what they did. Man, how about the NCAA tournament, real quick, y'all, man? Hey, listen, man, everybody's bracket got busted. Ain't nobody safe. That's what you love about March Madness, man. So we got all this going on. Let the madness be with in the tournament, not with what we doing, man. I ain't mad at nobody. Love everybody. Love all y'all, man. But sometimes we family get on each other's nerves, man. Family get on each other's nerves, man. And y'all know what I mean. Golly, I be saying, golly, man. Oh my goodness. But anyway, somebody gonna be mad about this video, and I'm gonna say this in part. I don't give a damn. All right, y'all. Di love, go Tigers, baby.